Hello everyone, good morning to you all. I hope you're all okay this fabulous fun Wednesday. Welcome to Pilates with me, Pilates with April Moon. We're on class 38 and today we're going to do a Pilates based on core and balance. So I will let you all settle in, grab your drink or your tea or your coffee or whatever you have, and all you need is a mat and a little bit of space, and then we will get going. So a little bit about me. I'm April Moon. I've been teaching Pilates for 3 or 4 years now, and I absolutely love it. It definitely changed my body and so many of my clients' bodies. They say they can't live without it. So if it's your first class, a very warm welcome. Please make sure if you feel lightheaded or dizzy in any way that you obviously stop and just take a breather. We're going to get started in just a few seconds time. So Pilates helps really lengthen the spine, it helps with posture and alignment, and it's just a very nice gentle way to keep your body nice and mobile, agile and supple. So let's go. So let's sit nice and tall on our mat. So I always sit cross-legged most 99% of the time because I like to keep the spine, I like to keep the hips relaxed. So push your shoulders away from your ears because our ears are very tight muscles. Our shoulders are very tight muscles. It's my third class of the day, so sometimes I get a bit tongue-tied. But our shoulders tend to rise, which is not good. So relax the shoulders down and then relax your hands as well. That's really important. You relax your hands so you haven't got tension in them and you feel tense in the arms. Just push them down. And then we breathe in and breathe out. And if you can, if you're sitting cross-legged, well done. If you're struggling to sit cross-legged and you've got a Pilates or yoga block, you can sit on that, or you can sit on a cushion. Or if you want to make this a little harder, bring that foot up and push the left knee down. And just breathe in and out. Close your eyes if you want. Just feel your body relaxing. And now breathe in and breathe out. Just tilt the right ear to the right shoulder while still pushing your shoulders away from your ears. Come back in, inhale, exhale over to the other side. And come back in. Now let's switch the feet over. So even if you're sitting cross-legged, just rearrange your feet to the other way, or bring that foot up if you can and push down. And now this time look over your right shoulder. Into the middle, inhale, exhale over to the left. Into the middle, hold it there. Breathe in, breathe out, and relax. Well done. Okay, another way I like to just stretch out is cross the legs, hands flat on the floor, inhale, exhale, stretch out and then place the elbows down to the floor. Now, if you can't do this, don't worry, this takes time. So just place the elbows down. Or if you can't, just lift the elbows off the floor and just keep reaching. And then come up and then switch the feet over. Hands flat on the floor, stretch away, come down. And then come back up. Wonderful. Bring the feet around. Have the feet hip width apart before you come and lay down. That's really important. So the ankles in line with the knees, and then gently roll yourself down. And then just stretch the arms overhead. Just relax. And then bring the feet in try and not move them out to the side, keep them here. And then just with the lower back, we push the lower back into the mat, which means that we tuck under and then we push down, and then we come under and then push down, and then tuck under and push down. Wonderful. So now what we're going to do is just place the head in the hands. Sorry, I've got very itchy arms today. Place the head in the hands. Now you've found that nice neutral pelvis, relax the toes. Breathe in and breathe out. Nod the chin. And then exhale, squeeze up and look at the thighs. So squeeze into your tummy. Really squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And gently lower. Inhale, nod. Exhale, lift. And lower down. Inhale, nod. We're just warming up the core. And squeeze. So the elbows always remain wide. And lower. Inhale, nod. Exhale, lift. Hold it. And gently lower. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, nod. Exhale, lift. And come down, stretch the arms out. Wonderful. Okay, so place the hands flat on the floor, lift the knee up, and then the other knee up, bend the knees. And now from here, you want to make sure that your lower back hasn't got any irritation in it. So I sometimes tuck my pelvis under, which means I push my lower back into the mat a little bit more, from the middle going into the lower back, sorry, should I say, because that just helps cushion and protect it. If you do an ab core exercise and your lower back or your neck are hurting, you need to stop, because you're not actually working your core at all. You're putting immense pressure on other areas of your body. So your hands are here and your feet are flat on the floor. Your hands are flat on the floor, sorry. And then inhale, exhale, tap the left foot down and then lift it up. Breathe in, breathe out, tap, and come up. Tap it down and lift, tap, and up. Tap. So coming from your hip joint and lift and tap and up. We're going to do 4 more. You can do it. 4 and up. 3 and up. 2 and up. 1 and up. And bend the knees and rock side to side. And stretch out. So place the left ankle over the right, feet on the floor, and knees go out. So sometimes if we do sort of core exercises that use our hips, they can get quite sore and quite tight. So I like to give them a little breather and stretch out. Right ankle over left, breathe in, breathe out, knees go out. And then come up. Okay, great. Let's carry on with our core section. So let's crank it up a notch now. Elbows are flat on the floor. Hands are flat. Now relax the neck. Keep the neck really nice and sort of still. Not too much pressure, so don't jolt your head forward. Oh, the sun's coming out. That's nice. And then lift up the left and the right foot. So lower back on the floor. Breathing in. And then breathe out. Just extend that left leg away ever so slightly. And come back in. And then exhale the right. And come back in. Extend. Just very small movement. So don't extend out and drop it down. You can, but it's going to be a lot more intense And you'll also might irritate your lower back. Extend and in, breathe out and in, exhale and in, exhale and in. Well done. Come down, hug the knees in, rock side to side. Really push that lower back into the mat. And relax. Wonderful. Okie dokie. So let's come up into a plank position. So with the plank, you have to be very careful. Options are elbows on the floor, push forward into those elbows, keeping the back straight, knees down, or you can tuck and lift the knees up. Again, make sure your back is straight, or you can come up into a high plank. This is the hardest one, and then extend up like so. Okay, so quick health and safety. If you have high or quite low blood pressure, please be very careful when you do a plank. Make sure you inhale through your nose and out through your mouth, and if you feel dizzy at any point, please stop. Okay, so here we go. However you wish to plank, I'm going to plank on my elbows to start with. So we breathe in, breathe out, squeeze up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Knees down. Stretch it back. And forward. Let's go again. Inhale. Exhale up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down and relax. Okay. 2 more times. I'm going to make this a little bit harder for myself now, but you can do whatever you wish. Breathe in and breathe out. Tuck under and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down and relax. And one more time. Come forward. Inhale. Exhale up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Stretch it back. Well done. Stretch the arms out. Elbows come down. And rest. Let your head just return back to normal. If you feel dizzy or lightheaded, just give yourself an extra second longer. Because when we plank, our body is in an isometric position, which means that the blood flow gets a little bit restricted. So that's why you can feel lightheaded. So that's why you need to keep breathing in and out. Okay, so let's come now into our balance section. Okay, so we're going to use the core. We're going to do a bit on all fours, and then we're going to stand up. So the balance works with the core in the sense that your core is the powerhouse of your body. That's what Joseph Pilates used to say, and he's quite right. So this is a powerhouse of your body. So you think of an apple core that keeps the apple all together. It's the same with the core, our arms and our legs and our back, etc. Okay, if you have a weak core, sometimes your balance will be off. So it's very good, especially as you grow older, to make sure your core is nice and strong, because then your stability really grows too. Okay, so onto all fours, wrist in line with the shoulders, knees in line with the hips, and relax your neck. Okay, so we're going to breathe in, stretch the left leg out. Now, try not to twist the hips too much. Keep it here. Stretch the right arm out. Inhale. Exhale, lift them both up. Now, if you're struggling to lift them both up, I would keep the foot on the floor, but lift the hand. Okay, it's up to you here. Inhale. Tap the left foot down, right hand down, slide it back in. Let's go to the other side. So, stretch the right leg out. Keep that strong first. I always say, Start slow and steady, wins the race, and you set up a strong foundation for your exercise. Slide the left arm away, lift up the right leg, lift up the left leg. Right foot down, left hand down, bring it in. Other side, slide the left foot away. Right arm, breathe in, breathe out, squeeze. Left foot down, right foot down, and come back in. Let's keep it going. Slide away. Stretch the left arm. Squeeze. Tap the foot, left hand, and come back in. Let's do it one more time each side. Slide the left foot away. Right arm away. Nice strong core. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg, right arm. Hold it. For 3, 2, 1. Tap it down. Oh, that's my table. And bring it back in. That caught me by surprise. Other side, last time. Slide the right leg away. Hips are still. Left arm. Inhale. Squeeze and lift. Breathe in. Breathe out. Right foot, left hand. Bring it in. Sink it back. Stretch the arms forward. Just relax and hold it here. Breathe in and out. Trail the hands and come up. Wonderful. Okay, let's come to standing now. So, to come up to standing, you can come up in your own way, or you can come up with me. So tuck the toes under, walk the hands back, let the head drop. So we're crouching into a little ball. If this is not good for you, you can just gently stand up. So inhale, exhale, push the heels down, fold over the body. Just stretching the backs of the legs. Bend the knees, roll your legs up. Wonderful. Okay, so give yourself a second at the top. I'm going to just move me back so I can get a bit more of me in. Excuse me there for a second. Oh, no, wrong way. All right. So that's better. So we have the feet hip width apart before we start. So the feet are together and then the heels out and the toes are forward. This gives us a neutral alignment with the lower part of the body, and the ankles are in line with the knees and in line with the hips. So from here, what we're going to do is practice standing on one leg. So you want your pelvis in neutral. So that means, a quick recap, if we tuck under and then push the fingertips back, we then realign. And again, tuck under and then push. And then tuck under. And then untuck. Wonderful. Okay, so now you should have your neutral alignment. Hands are on the hips, or you can hold on to something. If you know your balance is not quite 100%, please hold on to something until you don't fall over. All right, so bend your left knee, breathe in and breathe out. Squeeze and lift the right leg out to the side and come back in. So as you can see, my left side of my body barely moves. We don't want to be like this. Okay, so push your shoulders down, bend that left knee, inhale, exhale, squeeze out as far as you'll go, come back in, and again, inhale, exhale, out. If you've got, sorry, I was meant to say this at the start, a very thick mat, I would just push the mat to the side, because this can hinder how you exercise, okay? Especially when you're balancing, if you've got a thick mat. So out to the side, and come back in, and out, and come in. Squeeze, and out. And again, out Even arm wobble then, and come back in. Wonderful. Stretch out those legs. Let's go to the other side. So feet at hip width. Nice tall spine. Breathe in. Bend the right knee. Hold on here if you need to. And squeeze. And come back in. And squeeze. And back in. And out. And in. Squeeze. And in. Squeeze. And in. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. Well done. Shake out those legs. Okie dokie. Just checking our time. So what we're going to do now is extend and work into the hamstrings and the glutes a little bit more, which is the thighs and your bottom. So place one hand on the wall. This can be a bit tricky. I think this is harder than the other one personally. So just see how you feel. So hands on your hips or one hand on the wall. Pelvis in neutral, so make sure you're not standing like this. And then feet at hip width, and just slide the left foot back. So your toes are tapping the floor. Make sure the hips are facing forward. Inhale. Bend your right knee very slightly, and then exhale, squeeze it up and tap it down. Inhale, exhale, squeeze and tap. Squeeze and tap. Squeeze and tap down. Squeeze and tap. 4 and tap. 3 and tap. 2 and tap. 1 and tap. Well done. Well done, well done. Shake out those legs, because you'd be surprised at how much tension builds within the body here. So your feet are hip width. Spine is tall. Sweep it back. Hips are facing forward. Bend that left knee. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze it up and come down. Squeeze and down. Lift and down. Squeeze up and down. If you feel lower back pain, you need to tuck your pelvis under slightly and not lift your leg up so high, because you're pinching. Squeeze back and down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Well done. Stretch out. Stretch out. Okay, so now what we're going to do is stretch out whilst we're still practicing our balance. So for these next exercises, I would highly recommend, if you've got a book or a prop, just something to put on your mat so you're not going all the way down. This will help, especially if you've got tight legs or you're a little bit wobbly. All right. And as well, please watch me first before we do it. So watch me and then we'll do it all together. So your left foot's on the floor, your right foot's on the floor, hands are on the hips. We come down, place the right hand on the floor, left hand on the floor, and drop the head. Okay, then we bend the knees and gently roll back up. So because your feet are staggered, this does make it difficult. I am just going to push my feet down and bring it slightly further in so you can see exactly what I am doing. All right, so your feet are hip width. Push the right foot over and then walk the left foot back just slightly so your feet are like in a diagonal, they're slightly staggered. The hands are on the hips. We breathe in, breathe out, nod, and we come down. Fingertips on the floor, let the head drop. Let the head drop. Now you should feel a really nice stretch all in that right thigh. If you wobble, have your hands on your block here. Okay, hold it there. Now bend the knees. Now, if you know your balance is not that great, you can do this and stand up, or you can roll yourself up. That will just challenge you a little bit more. Wonderful. Let's go over to the other side. Right foot on, left foot in front. We're going to inhale, hands on the hips. Exhale, hands come down. See how you go. Proper block is here. Let the head drop or fingertips are down to the floor. Stretch out that right leg. Make sure you're not looking up. Keep the head down. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, either return the feet back to normal or bend the knees and gently roll up. Well done. Fabulous. Okay, so move me back once again. We're going to finish with a stretch now. That really, really does test balance. So I would highly, highly recommend you hold on for this one. Okay, so I'm going to have my both feet flat on the floor. You don't need to see my upper body here, or maybe you do a little bit. Let me just move slightly. So feet are in line with the hips. Now you're going to lift up the right leg and place it above the left knee, not on the knee at all. Okay, it will damage your joint. Hands on the hips, push your shoulders away from the ears, relax the left toes, hold on either side if you need to. Inhale, exhale, bend that right knee, and if you can, just push that right knee out a little bit more. Keep that back long, so don't round over here. Oh, even I'm wobbling. Just extend. Breathe in, breathe out. And then very gently stand back up. Well done, well done. That is a very deep, deep hip stretch and really works your balance. Other side, left ankle above the right knee. Relax, hands on the hips, inhale. Exhale. Push left knee out. Relax the right foot on the floor. Just hold it for 3, 2, 1. Come up and relax. Fabulous work. Well done. Stretch. Shake out those legs. Let's roll down. Feet hip width apart. Nod the chin. Round through. Bend those knees. Fingertips down. Now walk the hands behind. And just stretch the legs out. So come down however you wish. And then gently come and roll yourself down. Rock side to side. And then just check on the time. What time are we on? I can't see. Perfect timing. So place the left ankle over the right ankle. Feet on the floor, knees out wide. And we're just here. I just want you to breathe in and out and just switch off and relax. Just feel everything you've done. Just feel the stretching and all your core working really hard. And then bring the knees up. Cross the right ankle over the left. Exhale, knees go out. And again here. Concentrate on the breath. Just have a couple of minutes just to relax. How often do we really switch off and relax during the day? Not a lot. And breathe in. Just bring those knees in. One more time, rock side to side. And then nod the chin and lift up. Swing the feet around, sitting up nice and tall. Push your shoulders down away from your ears. Stretch your fingertips out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And thank you all very much for joining me here this morning. I hope you enjoyed it and you've got a lot of benefit out of it. This is perfect to keep repeating throughout the week if you wish, just to see how you get on. I'm just going to see if there's any comments before I head off. You're more than welcome. Hi everybody, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're watching on the replay, I can't get off now. Oh, where have I gone? Oh dear, now I'm totally gone. Okay, I can't hang up for some reason because there we go, there I'm back. Okay guys, thank you all so much for watching me. Take care and I shall see you all next Wednesday for more Pilates. Bye.